Hey, what's up, folks? As you can hear, I'm a little congested. I got a little cold that I think was brought on by stress. I got this friend, Kimberly, who's really pro-black, as many of you are, and as am I. And remember, pro-black doesn't mean anti-anything else. It just means you support black people. Message? Anyway, me and Kimberly, we're at the zoo right in front of the Lions exhibit, and we get into this argument. I don't know how it started, but basically she was saying she was more black than I was. And I'm like, how you figure? Like, what makes you blacker than me? That's ridiculous. And then she starts talking about, well, I'm from the motherland. I'm like, Kimberly, you were born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. And she's like, well, I've been to the motherland and I've become one with our people. And once you do that, you have a better understanding of the world. You become one with nature and the animals. So I'm like, well, if you're so one with the animals, why don't you take your behind over there and become one with that lion? How about that? So I turn around, get myself a Coke and some peanuts, because that's really a delicious combination that lots of people do not know about. You take the peanuts and you put it inside the Coke, and then you have the salty and the sweet taste. What were we talking about? Next thing you know, I turn around with my Coke and peanuts, and I see Kimberly in the goddamn lion's den. Man, my heart just sank. I was like, Kimberly, what are you doing? And Kimberly was like, I told you. I bet you can't do this, quote unquote, black man.
Thank you, Mark. Cell phone video here shows a woman waving at a lion inside its enclosure. This happened over the weekend at the Bronx Zoo African lion exhibit. The lion appeared a bit confused by her presence, took a few steps towards the woman, and then just stared.
I can't even tell you the amount of panic that was going through my head. I'm thinking, man, once that lion gets a hold of that dark meat, it is over. Her mama knows my mama. Now my mama's gonna be calling me talking about, David, why did you let Miss Chicken's daughter get in the lion's den? I taught you better than that. You ain't even have her. They had you all on the news eating some damn peanuts and drinking a Coca-Cola. Folks, it was horrible. I was scared to death. I was like, Kimberly, get out of there. And Kimberly was like, say it. Say what? Say it. I'm blacker than you. Are you fucking serious right now? You better say it. Next thing you know, I see the lion getting closer and closer, and I say, Kimberly, whatever you do, don't move. You know what this heifer did? This bitch starts dancing.
Shows a woman waving at a lion and dancing inside its enclosure.
I'm like, Kimberly, what the fuck are you doing? This heifer is twerking for the goddamn lion. I thought the lion was gonna tear her anus up, but instead he looked at her like, what the fudge is wrong with this Negro? I would tear her anus up because I do like dark meat, but obviously something is wrong with her because black people normally don't do shit like this. Kimberly looks back at me and says, you better say it. I couldn't take it no more, folks. I said, fine, Kimberly, you're blacker than me. Now get your black anus out of that lion enclosure. She looks at me and goes, that's what I thought. If you ever get in a conversation with someone about who's blacker than the other, just tell them they win. I'm David Spates. Now get that camera out my face, sucker.
When you think of love, do your heart beat round and round? Ha-hee! When you think of love, do your feet jump off the ground? DavidSpates.com. Hey!